Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name's Preston Pugh, and I'm joined by my two best friends, Garrett Drake and Jacob Alka. And this is our It's Obvious Roundup for the Ubisoft E3 2015 press conference. How was it, guys?
That was an excellent introduction. By the way, I like the word roundup a lot better.
Oh, you do? We've been saying recap.
Roundup sounds a lot more exciting.
Oh, really?
It's got some attitude
Roundup
to it.
sounds Western-y to me.
It does.
Roundup!
Yeah.
My voice squeaked there. Roundup!
Kind of like Jason Derulo.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that really
killer
quick.
performance.
Man, that was awful.
That was easily
so
the...
pitchy, like, holy crap.
Oh, yes, it was. Man. Yeah, that was the highlight of E3, to say the least. And like I was saying when we were watching, as bad as this is, it wouldn't be E3 without something completely stupid like this.
Especially every year Ubisoft has to get somebody from Usher to Jason Derulo.
Yeah. Jason Derulo.
That sounds better than
That was
you
like,
sounded
it's
today,
5
for
times
sure.
better.
Yeah. South Park, guys. Holy crap, South Park. I did not expect there to be a new South Park game.
No.
Based on
I don't think
Trey
anyone
Parker
did.
and Matt Stone, they freaking hated, as they said at the conference, they confessed their disgust for making this game, for like how the hell they went through. So I don't think anybody really expected them to be making a new one, but I'm super pumped because I never got to play the Stick of Truth.
Me neither.
I really wanted to.
Yeah. All I heard was great things too.
Yeah,
same.
exactly. Did really good on ratings and stuff like that. And I guess it sold well for them to want to do a sequel. It's called The Fractured Butthole.
Nice.
Now, when I first read that, I read it The Fractured Butthole.
Yeah.
And I read that, and then I heard Cartman laugh.
Yeah.
Is that the fat guy? Is that his name?
Yes.
Cartman? I don't watch
Cartman.
a lot of South Park. And then it clicked in my head. I was like, that's clever.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Fractured Butthole.
Yep. I get it.
Yeah, but that
I
it
hear
looks
you loud
really
and
cool.
clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to actually play a South Park game.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
super pumped for that. Then after that, For Honor.
Oh, yeah.
Let's dive into that a little bit, because this is one of Ubisoft's new games.
Yep.
Which typically, like the president said, they would typically show something like this towards the end, but they kind of rushed it out there. So I wasn't expecting there to be a new IP
Right.
this early in the conference. But guys, this game looks really cool.
Looks
It
awesome.
does.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I'll this is the honest truth too. And sometimes when I play Assassin's Creed, and most recently when I played Shadow of Mordor, and I'm running around in the wild just fighting random guys, sometimes I'll be bored enough to where I'll pretend like everyone I'm fighting is an actual real player I'm playing against in like an open world sword game.
Wow.
And I've always thought like, man, because those are the kind of things I imagine when I'm playing single player
Wow.
games. Sometimes
Yeah,
like,
games
man,
just aren't exciting enough for you.
Yeah,
You have
I'm
to
like, man,
imagine on top of it.
yeah, I'm like, man, how cool would that be if that existed? And that kind of turns out is what For Honor is kind of like.
Yeah.
So,
Like it looked kind of like they're, I don't know how the controls work, but hopefully it's like some pretty cool like strategic combat between
that's what it
these
looked like.
teams and stuff.
yeah, so it looked like it was. I didn't count how many people were on stage. It looked close to like either
4-on-4.
4-on-4, like 4-on-4 battle, and who knows, there might be game tops where there's more, but 4-on-4 battles between these players, and then there's bots that you can fight to make it feel like an epic like wars going
That
on.
they were destroying with like
And
one hit.
Right, and you got the different factions from history, like the samurai, the knights,
Vikings,
the Vikings.
and the knights,
You got like samurai and
Yeah.
some Vikings.
Yeah.
I just said that.
Did you say samurai?
Yeah, samurai, Viking, and knights. Is
Yeah, I think
the
there's
three
one
factions.
other one.
No,
There's only
just showed
three?
No, there's only
Yeah,
three.
okay, yeah, that's really cool.
I really got a
really
Rise vibe from it, that Xbox game.
I can see that.
Yep.
I can see that.
Of course, it's like 10 times better.
Yeah, probably.
With-
Gameplay wise, it
Yeah.
looked way better. I didn't see any button prompts flying up or anything.
Right, yeah.
And we were speculating it'd be cool too in the combat, like the one-on-one fights. Like I'm wondering, I mean, it may not be this in depth, but like whenever they swing their sword a certain way, you have to react in a certain way with your stick to like block and attack.
I want it to be like that.
That'd be awesome.
Because like they have to do something like that to make it competitive. Because there's not. I know there are a few games on PC. I think Mount and Blade and another game, Chivalry. I think that's what it's called. Please forgive me if that's not it. But there aren't really any, weapon combats, that aren't guns, fighting people that are like really big on consoles especially. So I'm definitely excited to try a game like that. And for it to, actually be competitive and stuff, it has to be somewhat in depth, besides just running around smashing, a button and stuff. So
there's a hidden square the whole time.
Exactly. So it's got to be more in depth than that. So
For sure.
I definitely am excited to try that out. I hope when the beta comes out, I can actually, have a chance to get into it.
I was pleasantly surprised that they like showed gameplay the day they announced it, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's typically what Ubisoft does when they just kind of like spring these games up. They've done it with Watch Dogs, The Division, and they do it with this game. So Ubisoft's very good at showing gameplay. Sometimes.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yeah. There's a crew expansion called The Wild Run with a graphic.
Which
update.
I think I was looking at my phone while they were talking about that, so I completely missed it.
I don't care about that. If you are, then cool. expansion's coming out. Same with Trials.
Yep.
Trials is fun, but there's an expansion coming out for that too. That looked kind of weird, but cool at the same time. Let's get into the Division. There's a thing called the Dark Zone.
Mm-hmm.
That looked really cool.
It did.
You can. It's like kind of like there's no rules inside this Dark Zone. It's kind of like the Forest in RuneScape.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. The Wild in RuneScape.
Yeah.
And you can find. Sounds like you can. Obviously, it's PvP in there as well, but you can find some rare and exciting loot in there. It seems as well.
Yeah. And it's like you cannot trust anybody.
Not even your teammates.
Yeah.
Which
Who
is very
knows,
cool.
guys? I might pull a fast one on you guys if y'all get something I want.
You better watch yourself.
If that was
Maybe
like-
Jacob have already plotted our plot against you.
Yeah, can you imagine if that was like something like that was in Destiny?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like if a Gallahorn dropped, people would just be like
Going crazy for it, and it essentially turns into like a Crucible match.
Yeah, basically. But no, I really like that. And what really makes me sad is that I know that probably it's not going to be as cool as that in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And by that, I mean, I just think people are just going to be killing each other like crazy no matter what and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I want to go in there and kind of like find people to work with because that's just the kind of guy I am.
Me too.
And because the only way I'm gonna, be mean to you if you're mean to me.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I know a
it'll-
lot of people aren't like that. So that
It'll
kinda
probably
sucks.
initially be like the GTA 5 online experience when you get on there and just everyone kills each other just to kill you.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be us three against the world,
Yeah.
basically.
Well,
in
at
that
least
game.
there's 3 of us. I mean, that's not. I mean, I wouldn't say that's totally common to have always a group of 3 people on it.
And I'm not saying we're never gonna, take down another group or
Yeah.
anything. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be
Oh, we will.
happening. Oh yeah. But,
It'd be cool to like.
Well, what makes it
post up
worse
and be
is that
like-
you.
like set a trap and be all stealthy and like post it up in buildings, stuff like waiting for people to
That'll
come
be
by.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'm really excited for that game. That made me that game was announced a while ago, and the hype for me kind of has been going down. Then it'll go up a little bit when they show something new, but it went up pretty astronomically watching that because
definitely.
that really looked really cool.
And it's March, correct? Is when it's being released.
Yes, March
8th.
Yes.
March 8th,
2016.
2016, and there's a
beta
beta early next year.
Early next year, I think. If you pre-order, I think you
Right.
get like guaranteed access.
Okay.
I believe that's what I saw on their website because I went to go sign up and it was like, make sure you pre-order for instant access. So
Yeah.
probably go do that.
Well, you've heard it here first, folks. It's obvious gaming is going to be a Triforce to reckon with.
Yes.
in
We'll
this
be there
division
day
when it
one.
releases.
Triforce to reckon with.
Yes.
Yes. I dare you to mess with us.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Just Dance, like we were just talking about, Jason Derulo came out. Apparently, Just Dance is a thing. I didn't know it.
Mhm.
Every year they do it, so I guess I should have known by now it's a thing. But I still don't get it.
Yeah.
But whatever. If you like him, cool. Jason Derulo was awful.
Yeah,
He
that was
so
the one
bad.
time in my life where I actually would have encouraged him to lip sync. So,
Yeah, he was so off key.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, who knows?
Because he's a respected musician, and I've always heard that. So that's the first time I've seen him or heard him live, and that's probably the last time I ever.
Yeah.
That was really bad. Rainbow Six, guys, they just announced that Terror Hunt is coming back. Which have you played any Rainbow Six games prior to this? I know we played Vegas quite a lot, and there was the mode Terrorist Hunt, where you would go into a map that would be played in multiplayer, and you would just take out AI. Opponents without dying and stuff, and it was pretty fun. So it's really cool that they're bringing this back. It looks like this is gonna be the primary single player mode because they refuse to say if there's an actual campaign. I don't know if they've said that there is none or if they've declined to talk about it yet. But this is the only single player thing they've even said about the game so far.
When is this being released again?
It's coming out September 24th is the beta. I believe.
Okay.
So it should be coming out. They probably said it, and I just didn't see it. So.
Right.
It's past that day. I think it's this year though.
Definitely this year.
Yeah, but it looked fun. I
Yeah,
feel
it looks
it'd
pretty
be
cool.
Pretty fun. I don't know if I'll have a chance to get to it because I'm not like that hyped about it, but it does look pretty fun.
Yeah.
And so I respect the decision that they're going in because it does look drastically different than the Vegas style games.
It does. Yeah.
So looks really cool. Trackmania. Little game those goofballs came out and showed.
Yeah, the one that looks like Hot Wheels in a video game.
Looked
Yeah,
cool.
it does look
Looked
fun.
pretty
It's already on PC, right?
Yeah,
And they're just bringing it over to console.
Yeah, that game looked really fun. It looked really fast.
Yeah,
it did.
Really fast.
This is
So,
really cool.
Yeah, that looked cool.
Yeah,
I
I really
like
liked when
how,
the cars were crashed on like walls. They went flying.
Yeah, they
off
went
the
like
screen.
80,000 feet in the air.
Yeah, it's very cool too. It's how it's infinite and just people can create tracks and just all kinds of different fun to be had in that.
Yeah.
So
I have a feeling that I would have a lot of fun with that game. Just
that's where
kinda
the most
messing
fun
around.
I had when I played Trials was all the user created tracks. I'd play this for hours.
Yeah, user created stuff is really cool.
Mhm.
Which, speaking of user-created stuff, I know this is completely irrelevant, and I know we talked about it a little bit, but in an E3 interview, Todd Howard said that they will try and get Fallout 4 mods to PS4, not just Xbox One.
Yeah, which is exciting because we were concerned for a minute.
Yeah.
We're like,
I was
holy
like,
crap.
oh, I'm gonna have to buy for Xbox One and for PS4. But
Yeah.
if it comes to PS4, then that's fine. Because
yeah.
Anyways, besides the point, I'm just really happy about that. I keep thinking about that.
For sure.
Anywho, Assassin's Creed showed a really cool freaking trailer that was really awesome and with no gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we speculated, we're predicting, like I'm sure most of you are, and most of the rest of the world is, that they're going to show another demo at Sony's press conference this evening.
Yes, they did that with Black Flag. They did not do it with Unity. They showed that at the Microsoft press conference.
Yeah.
So maybe they're going back to Sony this year, because they typically would do exclusive content with Sony up until Unity was where they, I think, was there exclusive content for Unity? I don't know if there was or not. But it was being pushed. It was being pushed on that console big time with the bundles and everything.
Yeah.
So maybe this Syndicate's going to be going back to Sony, more preferred platform. So yeah.
Let's just say I'd be highly surprised if there wasn't more gameplay
for Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not like Tomorrow or something. Like I want to see an on-stage type of deal, but whatever. The gameplay they already showed looked okay, and that's why I really wanted them to like blow me away with some more gameplay.
Yeah, I want to see his twin sister in action.
Yeah, I was really thinking that they would kind of go that route by showing her, since we haven't seen anything from her yet.
Right.
So, but yeah, and like I said, I don't know if y'all heard me, but I really didn't like that the horses went flying off the bridge.
Oh yeah, we're like, no!
Yeah, that made me sad. I hate when dogs and animals and all that stuff die.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon Wildlands. What the heck was that?
No one was expecting
that
this.
came out of nowhere. Did y'all play Future Soldier? Ghost Recon? I like that game. It was a cool stealth tactical shooter game. Dude, that based on that, and this is the next game. My
awesome.
Lord, it looks so cool. It's a giant open world taking down these like drug lords in South America.
Yeah,
like
I think it's all over the world actually. At the end, it like pans out and shows all the different regions.
Oh, that would make sense since I don't think there's like snowy mountains in South America.
Yeah,
maybe there are. I don't know. That's really cool though. I don't know. We're not gonna.
I don't know. Maybe
guarantee anything.
Maybe in like the northern part.
What do we know?
Not northern part. There is no. Well, technically, it's the northern.
We're
part,
the northern part.
They're all below the equator. Or they above.
There's
the
no
equator.
snowy mountains, as far as I know.
We're really stupid. Really stupid. But yeah, that game looks awesome. If we can all play it and like attack, these bases and stuff, like in any way we want, and like drive around and stuff. That game.
You can jump out of planes too.
Yeah, that looks
skydive.
So
That's how they opened it up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Dropping out
it
of
looked
like a plane
because I know you were like, oh, Just Cause 3.
Yeah.
I was like, wrong conference.
Wrong. Yep.
But it did look very much like Just Cause 3
It did.
in terms of that. It's probably way more grounded than Just Cause 3. You're not going to be jumping on helicopters and stuff. But that looked cool. That was a good surprise. I'm actually really excited for that. So we got the Wild Lands and the Wild Ride from Ubisoft, or Wild Run for the crew. Got the Wild Run and then Wild Lands. So it's a wild time at Ubisoft right now.
Certainly.
Got a lot of wild stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. It was a wild time, especially with Derulo there, man. I'm never going to forget that.
Jason Derulo.
Aisha Tyler was pretty good. I'm growing to like her. When I first saw her, I was kind of like, oh. But every year, I tend to like her more. Way better than Mr. Caffeine. And I would like for them to bring back, what's his name?
Joel McHale.
I always enjoy him.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. But I think that'll do it. We got Sony later tonight.
Yeah,
so
exciting.
Stay tuned for our Sony video coming later. Let us know what you thought about the Ubisoft 2015 press conference. Give us a like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Absolutely. See ya.
Bye.